This might be one of the most impressive foldable phones of the year, and most Americans still won't see it in stores. This is the Huawei Mate X7, and here's why it matters. Today, we're talking about Huawei's latest foldable, the Mate X7. Even though Huawei isn't officially selling phones in the US, this device is making waves globally, and there's a lot here US tech fans should be paying attention to. Let's start with the design, because this is where Huawei continues to dominate. The Mate X7 uses a book-style fold that opens into a tablet-like display, and when closed, it looks and feels like a premium flagship phone, not a brick. Huawei has clearly focused on making this foldable thinner, lighter, and more refined, and it shows. The hinge feels solid, the crease is minimal compared to older foldables, and overall, this just feels like a mature, polished device. The display is really the star here. You get a large, immersive inner screen that's perfect for multitasking, content consumption, and productivity, and a sharp, usable outer display that doesn't feel like an afterthought. This is the kind of screen setup that makes you actually want to use a foldable every day, not just show it off. Performance-wise, Huawei continues to optimize its hardware and software tightly together. Everything feels smooth, responsive, and fast, whether you're multitasking, watching videos, or switching between apps. Now, for US viewers, it's important to mention software. Huawei phones run Harmony OS and don't include Google mobile services. That means no native Gmail, Google Maps, or Play Store. But Huawei has come a long way with app alternatives and workarounds. So yes, it's different, but it's not the deal breaker it used to be. Huawei has always been strong in cameras, and the Mate X7 continues that trend. Image quality looks sharp, dynamic range is solid, and the versatility of shooting with the foldable form factor opens up some really creative angles. This isn't just a good for a foldable camera, it's competitive with flagship phones in general. Battery life on foldables is always a concern, but Huawei has done a solid job balancing power and efficiency. For most users, this should comfortably get through a full day with mixed use. Charging speeds are also in line with what you'd expect from a premium 2025 level device, fast, reliable, and convenient. So why should US viewers care about a phone they can't officially buy? Simple. Competition. Devices like the Mate X7 push Samsung, Google, and Apple to innovate faster. Huawei keeps proving that foldables can be thinner, more usable, and more refined, and that benefits everyone. The Huawei Mate X7 isn't perfect, and it's not for everyone, especially in the US. But from a pure hardware and design perspective, this is one of the most impressive foldables out right now. If you're a tech enthusiast, this is absolutely a phone worth paying attention to. Let me know in the comments, would you use a Huawei phone if Google Apps weren't an issue? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.